The latest deep dive of S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 has given us a good idea of what to expect when the game launches. Taking a look at the open world first, the world is divided into 20 connected regions, and the atmosphere and ambient sound design seems to be absolutely off the charts here. Each area has its own look, architecture, and inhabitants. Some places are based on real locations in Chornobyl, while others are made up or changed to fit the game. We will also see some familiar spots from earlier S.T.A.L.K.E.R games, but they might be different now. The game pushes player choice. You can go pretty much anywhere and do what you want. You can explore freely, and exploration is key to progression as we improve through finding better equipment and getting more knowledge on the world, rather than leveling up or watching numbers go up. The world has many hidden areas, loot, and environmental storytelling. The game is set to be very challenging, because otherwise it wouldn't be a S.T.A.L.K.E.R game, of course, but also rewarding if we explore properly. We have seen that the anomalies can be either dangerous or helpful. Some examples are invisible fences, small tornadoes, or cushions that can reduce your fall damage. If the anomalies are dangerous for you, the same applies to your enemies, so you can use these dangerous anomalies to your advantage as well, if you approach this tactical. Now, Skif is the main character we play, and he is a silent character. Different factions exist, of course. Each of them have their own goals and ideologies. These factions can also change over time. They may change leaders or act in ways that seem contrary to their established ideology. Each faction also has unique features in how they set up their shelters and camps. For example, loners prefer to be left alone or in small groups, and monolith camps are described as particularly eerie. It has also been confirmed that you will not be able to see everything in a single playthrough due to your alignment with various factions. There are 35 weapons in the game, which may not sound like a ton, but they can be intricately upgraded and customized. We have seen environmental events like lightning strikes and thunderstorms, which have a direct impact on gameplay, potentially striking enemies or striking us, so these can be either beneficial or detrimental for us. The developers aim to make enemy AI pretty believable and let them act smart, while some of the human enemies still seem a bit basic. The AI improvement was still noticeable most of the time, especially when it comes to creatures. In general, your enemies only see what they actually see and make guesses and estimations based on that, so the game doesn't just send the player location to the enemies to immediately let them know where you are. The main story has about 3 hours of cutscenes, which have been recorded using motion capture, so there's a pretty substantial story to follow if you want to, alongside all the open world exploration. And this is it. If your time was respected, I very much appreciate a like or a comment.